Stay going. Okay. Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It is Dom, aka KT Tuna, coming back to you guys again for another video. So today I'm here with PFC Vasquez, and he's going to talk to us about 15 Tango. Thank you, PFC Vasquez, for hopping on the channel.
Thank you, Dom, for having me. I'm happy to be here, answer these questions for you guys.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So, jump straight into it. What is a 15 Tango? What does that mean? What is your actual job?
So 15 Tango stands for Black Hawk UH-60 repair. But what people don't know, usually they just think it's just maintenance. It's actually side job. You have a crew chief position. So you actually get to fly in the helicopters with the pilots, guiding them and just doing your thing as a crew chief, which is really awesome.
Wow, okay. I did not know that. I did not know that. How long would you say you've been at your current job that you're at right now?
I've been here for around just over 5 months.
Just over 5 months? Okay, okay. Why did you pick 15 Tango? Out of all the jobs out there, PFC Vasquez was like, okay, I'm gonna pick 15 Tango because that's what I want to do in the Army.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it was between 15 Romeo, which is the Apache repair, and 15 Tango. And I don't know, something about just being able to fly in the aircraft just really enticed me. So, and I'm grateful enough that I actually got that opportunity now. So it's pretty cool.
That's great. That's great. So can you walk us through a day-to-day, basically a day in the life of PFC Vasquez as a 15 Tango, whether that be in the morning when you start PT or whatever you do in the morning or at night? Just walk us through a day in the life of what you do.
Yep. So PT 0630 every day, Monday to Friday. We do, run days, strength days. And after that, we go to the office. I don't go home for, hygiene time. I do it all at the office. I eat breakfast, everything. 09 work call every day. We're mostly flying. We don't do maintenance where I'm at specifically, but that would be in a regular 15 Tango at a regular unit. You'd be doing maintenance. And that's pretty much it. We don't really do anything else than fly here, except for extra details on the sides, and but that's it.
Okay, okay. Since you brought us through a day in the life, could you bring us through what are your general responsibilities that you would say you're in charge of?
Yeah. So for me, as a flyer, our responsibility is pretty much it's general safety of everybody that's going to board your aircraft. So that includes the pilots, yourself, anybody that's not a crew member you're taking around on a flight. You have to make sure that you are in charge of their safety. So that starts from pre-flighting the aircraft before every flight. So it goes through multiple inspections, but you are the final go on that. And you have to make sure that you do a good job at that, because if something's wrong with the aircraft, anything can happen, and you don't want that. So besides safety, I would say just making sure that everybody's communicating properly. We have a thing where if the pilots say something and you didn't hear them, you have to make sure that you say, "Hey, sir, I didn't get that. Can you say it again more clear?" And that's it pretty much.
Okay, okay. What would you say the benefits are to your job? What do you think the benefits are as a 15 Tango?
I would say the benefits are flying if you're into that, but if you're just more on the maintenance side, you actually can get certified a certificate that will transfer over to the civilian sector and help you out after the Army. So it's a pretty good benefit. It's free in the Army. Outside in the civilian world, it's around $800. I know that.
Wow, wow. Okay, okay, okay. So to actually caveat off that, you would say this position transfer over well into the civilian world, or would you say it doesn't transfer over well into the civilian world?
Oh no, yeah, for sure it transfers over well. So the certificate I was mentioning was an airframe and power plant certificate. So with that, you're basically doing what you do as a you're doing that in civilian sector, either as a DoD civilian, actually working on military aircraft still, or say you go to airlines, working at an airport, you're working on regular fixed wings or even helicopters. So from there, you're doing the same job, but your pay is going to increase, obviously, and great benefits still. It's just awesome.
Okay, okay. Um, so I see that it transfers over well into civilian world. So tell me, what do you like most and what do you like least about your job right now?
Let's see, what do I like most? For me personally, I would have to say the flying because that's the reason I got into it in the beginning. And like I said, I was fortunate enough to be able to have that opportunity to fly. What I like least, honestly, the changing hours. The schedule is kind of crazy.
Mm,
So
okay.
it's one of those jobs where you can work weekends. It's just long hours. Sometimes you're just waiting around, waiting to see if your flight's getting canceled or whatever is going on. So it changes a lot. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay. Okay. Moving into the last couple questions of the interview, what would you like to see changed within your job? If there was maybe one thing out of everything, what would you like to see change within the current job that you're at right now?
I would say I would want more people that want to fly to have an opportunity to fly because it seems like the process is very random to be selected for that. So it just, say I never got that opportunity and I really want to fly, I might not have gotten that chance throughout my whole military career. So it's just, I would change that.
Okay. Okay. So what are your plans after your contract? Do you plan on staying in? Do you plan on just finishing out your contract?
Yep.
Basically, yeah, what are your plans for your contract?
So I have two plans. Depending on which way it goes, we'll see. But as of right now, I've got a 6-year contract, and if I do not go for a warrant officer school before then, I will do my different plan though. So I will already have a backup there, working civilian sector. Um, but if I do get it, I will continue as a warrant officer, being a pilot, hopefully on a
Oh,
UH-60. But
okay. Hey, can you say that one more time? The video kind of broke up. It said, if you don't become a warrant officer, what was your second option?
yeah, so if I don't become a warrant officer, I would get out with the airframe and power plant
Okay.
certificate and work in civilian sector. So that's a good plan right there. But right now, I'm looking into maybe becoming a pilot and flying on the UH-60s, hopefully.
Okay. Okay. And very last question for us, please. Do you have any words of wisdom for any type of individuals getting into the MOS? Like anything that
Yeah.
you might wish you would have known, possibly.
Yeah. I would say if you are coming in as a 15 Tango, do not take your job lightly. Take it with such seriousness that you have to understand you are responsible for life. Either if you're doing repairs or you're flying, either way, you are responsible for life. You mess up and say you leave a tool in the aircraft, that thing goes up in the air and something happens, God forbid, it's no good. It's on you. Uh, so yeah, just take it serious.
Okay, okay. Well, all right. Thank you, PFC Vasquez, for stopping on the channel. For everybody out there in YouTube land, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, you guys can contact me through Instagram at KIDTHNDR2, Kid Thunder 2, or Snapchat at Clob95. And that is it for me and PFC Vasquez. You guys all have a good one.